good. Okay. In absence of Tom tonight, I guess I'm the vice president of this organization. So we will open our meeting tonight. We have an agenda here to approve. We had a chance to look at that.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
We have a motion by Mayor. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Likewise. Okay, approval of minutes from September 23rd.
So
You should have
motion.
had those.
So motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Likewise. Okay. Public comments. This would be involving anybody, citizen of Perry County, who would like to make a comment at this time. Any public comments? If none, we will continue on here. Wes, you want to talk about financial statement here for us?
Cash positions are in a better spot this year than we've been the last 2 years.
That's good.
So I know as we get closer to the year, sometimes we have to rob from the capital improvement
Mhm.
fund for a short period of time, basically take a loan out and then reimburse it. Right now, it's looking like we may not have to do that until early next year. Depending on when the bills go out, we may not have to do that at all. So, other comments, the income this year, when we're, as of now, expenses hold true, we're projecting to have a slight surplus because of the commodity increase we've seen.
Okay.
So, we can talk about that a little bit. Again, as those have started to come back up, we still see a little more cushion.
That's the sound on the lot.
Cash flows and so forth.
Super.
The miscellaneous income is interesting.
Penny.
Penny. Did they find that in the lot somewhere?
Rounding error.
Interest.
Oh, interest.
Is that what it is?
Well, okay. I'm sorry to bring that up. I thought, a
It's
penny.
one of those like, yeah.
That's the smallest I've ever seen on a report.
It depends on which account it's, if we call it truly interesting.
True accountant there.
Sometimes
The
it's
penny
a
is not
rounding.
gonna get by him. Is what that is.
That's what I'm saying. That's right.
Sometimes it is a rounding thing, you know,
Yeah.
it's, you know, we can
Okay.
make a payroll thing out that's 68, and you get actually pay payroll liability 69. It's probably-
Yeah.
All right.
Just need to check for that one though.
Yeah.
Did you really? Oh, I hope not.
So, if you,
Yeah.
so a few two items actually. Fuel and gas, I noticed that we're quite a bit over budget, especially year to date, but I'm guessing that's just because prices, you don't have a fixed price, it just floats to whatever it is.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Okay. And then the other one is operating, it's like $3,000 over, or $2,000 over already. So I was just wondering, what, is that, typically that's like printing trash tags and stuff, is that?
Well, we had to buy trash tags, that's one of the things that might put it over by
Okay.
about $1,500.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's one of those things where it might come out like toward the end of the year.
Okay.
We're getting operating expenses during, as we go through.
Well, I mean, we're already over year to date and annual budget, we're over both.
And a lot of it might.
But I didn't know if we had like printed tags that
The
we
other,
did.
the other part of that might be, put in the wrong hole.
Oh,
I'd have to look and see what all three
Well, that's what
expenses
vouchers and
are.
stuff.
Okay.
It could be, should have been repair and maintenance, they called it operating expenses,
okay.
stuff like that.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what it could be.
I just wondered, because it's, you know, it's $2,000 over a $3,000 budget, that's what the only reason I was worried about it was.
Now, operating expenses is not supposed to be very, they kept that low on the budget, so I got them probably something in the wrong spot.
Okay. Just something to keep an eye on. If it was printing tags, that's great, because we sell tags and we make money off the tags, but, you know, it was,
We don't print tags, we print tags first of the year, so that's.
okay.
Any other comments or questions concerning the financial statement?
Where's dues that's delinquent? Are they on this sheet?
No, they were on a different one.
They were on a different one, okay.
Well.
I've got that
What you're
somewhere.
looking at is the household fee, very top of the financial report.
Okay,
That includes, that's gonna include everything.
okay.
That includes the late fees, that includes the bills, late fees, that includes fees we've got back in 2020 and 2019, is what I paid the bill. That's all the fees, we don't break it out.
But we had a list of those that were still delinquent this year, right? Though at some point? I thought I had it with me, but I don't. Like an amount or whatever, I thought you gave us that.
That, Does that usually level back out towards the end of the year?
Yeah.
It does? Okay, thanks.
There's some of the stuff on the commodities report will show you some of that, number received, number still out yet, that on the bottom, but it doesn't show, it's just showing numbers, it doesn't show, amounts.
Right. Well, on the list that I got, I don't think it was people, I think it was just like a total, like, this is like what we still have out in unpaid, that you were going to court for.
Okay?
I thought I had a sheet that showed that, but no. I thought it was some,
If you
maybe it was
have-
during our budget meeting we had that.
Might have been.
Okay, okay. If I find it, I'll send it to you, so you've got it too.
Okay, any other comments or questions on the statement? Okay, do we have a motion to approve of that?
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Advisory board update, do we have a
Aye.
update tonight?
I've got one thing, if that's okay, if I can read it. This
Okay.
is from Cindy Taylor. She's on the advisory board. She wasn't able to make the meeting, but she wanted, no, Charlie wouldn't be here. I was told to let you know, the board know that we, the advisory board, are working on getting a new fee list structure for your review. So they're not working on some things here. They haven't had an official meeting yet, so they're working on stuff, but they haven't had an official meeting yet, so they're trying to read what she's got here. Okay, so there you go.
Okay.
They talk like they know when they would have that.
It says they're working on
Okay.
some things, but they haven't had an official meeting yet on that, I guess, so.
Supposed to have, if everybody makes it next month, we should have a meeting, we'll have the, chairman, vice chairman, whatever, we take care of, they'll put people in, organize the board.
And I know that we did have a meeting for the, that hotel fee. Myself and Charlie was there, Tom was there, and Cindy. There might have been somebody else, but we were there, and we did discuss that hotel fee and some different ideas. And of course, the advisors officially met to really discuss that
That's gonna
with,
go back
yeah,
to
you know what I mean?
the
It's
board, yeah.
like three process here, but it'll get there.
Right.
So we've had one meeting on that, and I know Charlie was, he talked to
And
me
the
in
advisory
passing.
board is up and running, we just gotta.
Get together
Between
now.
between COVID and vacations, it's hard to get them together, so.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, I've got it full staff then.
As far as they can.
Okay.
They can always take more.
They're still looking for more.
Yeah. If there's anybody
Give me
interested.
everything.
Is there advisory board minutes? Like, is there, like,
There will be if we have an advisory board.
no, I mean from like the past, like I could read through or whatever, just for education purposes? Is there like a year or something that I could grab from you? Is that,
I didn't find them.
okay?
I've probably got here, I've probably got the advisory board minutes because they were printed up, so. The
Yeah.
advisory board gets a set of minutes, so.
Yeah, if I could get like a year's worth, just so I could read through it, that'd be great.
Might be nice to give those to the new advisory board, kind of, so they know.
Advisory board-
That's the reason
Yeah,
I'm reading them, is because I
exactly.
just wanna learn.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's a
great.
great idea.
Can it be emailed, or is it too much?
I can email it to anybody.
Yeah,
Or just email mine,
Okay.
if you would.
Thank you.
Okay, at this point, director's report. Ken?
Okay.
If you want to step up a little closer to that microphone.
You could have gave it to him out in the audience, couldn't you?
Hi. Or just that one there is fine. Either or.
Advisory board, or not a lot here. We had the drug take back was last Saturday, and I wasn't there, but they said they had a nice day. They collected over 200 pounds of drugs. That's pretty good for one by itself, the site by itself. And that's all we really got going on there. And the commodities, cardboard and plastic remained the same this month. Office paper went up. So, but as I was telling Wes earlier, the cardboard, well, all of it, I was just looking, plastic has doubled since this time last year. Cardboard is probably up, well, it was $60 a ton last year, it's $190 this year at this time.
Wow.
So, and like I said, in office paper, it's about
pretty good.
$185, and it was about $50. So, That's
Gary-
why we have the cushion on the commodities, so.
Gary, now is your time to sell. All that cardboard you've been storing. Sell,
I
baby,
know, but
sell.
I built a new building just so I can double my capacity.
Well, I know, but sell, baby, sell, I'm telling you.
You think it's gonna come up some more?
It might.
Okay.
I-
All right,
I'm
anything
impressed.
else, Ken?
And I have seen no signs going down.
Okay.
So everything is still, they're still talking, still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any signs of it either, to tell you the truth, either, what I'm seeing.
This bottleneck at all the ports and so forth, is that, obviously that's commodities affecting that to some degree?
As far as I know, it's not affecting ours,
Okay,
because, you know, I think most of the stuff we got right now is going here. Because China gave up on us quick years ago, and now we're back to doing
using it ourselves.
in our country, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, it could eventually downright bite us in the butt, but right now it's okay.
Okay. Old business,
And
none. New business,
Well, we haven't discussed it yet, and I hope I'm not out of turn here, but I think it's coming up so fast, we need to discuss it, or at least talk about it at some point, is, Ken has actually given his intention to retire at the end of the year, so, we need to start looking for a replacement for Ken. I mean, I think we're probably already behind the eight ball, to tell you the truth, if I'm trying to look, so.
Yeah, how's the county different, but how they advertise a position like that in the past?
Talking to the newbie, I have no idea.
Okay, I know how the city does it, but I don't know how the county does
Teach
it,
me a
so.
great
probably
one.
the same way the city does it.
Yeah.
Okay. We post a lot of like jobs, like, I know this board's different than most, we also post it internally for 2 weeks. And if there's anybody internal that wants it, this is a different beast than that, so, and then we would post it publicly. You know, newspapers, you can do social media, so you can do that monster, whatever they call it sometimes.
Monster jobs.
Or, yeah, and so, that's how I would do it. And if anybody else has any suggestions, I'd put it out there anywhere you can stick it, so.
Ken, would you quit or retire cold turkey, or would you work with the new one coming in, so?
Depends on what we got.
Uh-huh.
I pretty much plan to leave at the 31st of December. Now, I'm not saying I won't come back and help here and there, but I don't want to make it full-time comeback.
Consulting,
Consulting?
there you go.
if we have multiple people interested in that position, what's the protocol for choosing a new director?
Well, we should have a
Yeah,
human
last-
resource committee,
When I
right?
was,
Yeah, you should have a
yeah,
subcommittee
when I
for it.
was hired, there was a committee set up to do it. Partially the advisory board, partially the joint board, almost like budget. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a group of type thing, not just the advisory board, not just joint board.
Okay.
And then they presented to the joint board.
I didn't know if we had a written protocol for that, or if it was just,
As far as I know, no.
no, okay.
Who does the advertising? Do we know?
Does what?
So, how do we get the advertising out? Who's the responsible party to do that? I mean, the county obviously is, but
That's where I
do you
mean.
know how we normally do that for a position like that? I'm sorry. Sorry to put you on the spot, but I thought I'd ask.
You don't follow county policy, do you?
I know. We
Personnel policy?
We do to a point.
We post hours at like the job, at the offices, like at the street department, we'd post it, you know, a letter that says, you know, job opening.
It's really,
It has to be to the public, doesn't it?
Well, we post ours internally first for 2 weeks,
Well, it would
but
have to
it's
be-
different,
And then.
different beast.
Yeah.
Wherever you post it would have to be the board here.
Yeah.
Would have to post it. I mean, the district has to post the job, not
Right.
the county.
Right.
So, I mean, if you got a list of where you posted,
I mean,
They need to- they
if
need
something's written up, I'd be glad to post
We
it.
have an employment webpage
Yeah, I think it would go there. I'd be glad to
that it could,
post it on Pick Perry.
Yeah.
you know, we normally, when we post a position, we would say who's the responsible hiring officials, and then we have a county employment application.
Yeah.
And it states on our site that they turn in their resume or an application to the administrator or the auditor's office. So I don't know if that's the process you want to follow.
Per
You want a
ADA,
county employment application to be applied to this?
Yeah.
Per 88 protocol, I would suggest that we would be an equal opportunity employer to post it to the community as well.
We do post that.
Yes,
I mean, as a
okay.
county, we post that we're equal opportunity employer.
Okay.
But I don't know if if there is a job description, and if it does state in the job description that equal opportunity and
Do you,
reasonable accommodations and things
do you
like
have a
that.
job description?
I mean, I know our county job description.
Okay.
state
We're,
that.
we're not behind the 8 ball, we're behind something else at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that's why I brought it up, and what I was worried about.
That's
It's right
something,
there.
like, we need Irwin, Wagner, and Shealy, who does a lot for the city, and I think they do the counties
They
too.
do.
Would be who I would, I
All
don't,
I've got is, I gave it to Charlie already, is a copy of the ad that was in the paper before, when they were looking for me.
well, that's a start.
But we need
It's
a
not
job
a strong-
description.
We do,
We need a process.
Irwin, Wagner, and Shealy.
It might be best to post it, something on the recycling management district page. I can do something that points to that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you manage that page, Ken? Is that something you can do? Okay.
I think,
I
I
would-
would think first off, we need to get them involved to get a job description, Bill, because we need to have that anyway.
I don't think we'll have it before we can have.
No, but we
yeah.
need to have that anyway.
I
We need
agree.
to have that sooner than later. And then the other thing is we probably need to come up with some sort of application process. So-
Yeah, I think we could probably plagiarize the county's actual application itself.
Yeah. Do you want to, do you care?
I'm not human resources.
That needs to be posted.
I was gonna say, do you care if, I know you're not,
Soon as
that's what I was
possible.
about to elect you to be.
No, don't.
Do you- I was gonna ask these two guys if you cared if me and Chris came up with an advertisement and an application.
Yes, and a job description. We'll reach out to Irwin, Wagner, and Shealy.
And then.
Sure.
then
We'll drive the
post it.
bus.
Sounds good to me.
You okay with that?
Yeah, now, what I'm thinking is post it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We could
So
probably
therefore,
post.
you come up with that application,
Post
can you
what?
email it to us and we can look it over and then make that,
Yeah.
we can make that motion here tonight?
I would make that motion appointing,
Me and him
and one person from the, if we're gonna post it, I guess we'd do the hiring part, interviewing
Cindy in
then.
there.
I'll
Throw
have to
Cindy
make-
Taylor in there.
I'll make the motion to make that, what you're saying there. You
That's-
two and Cindy Taylor,
Yeah.
three of yous,
Yeah.
Subcommittee.
to cut subcommittee to take care of, getting that together and, sending it out as email to the rest of us members for to okay.
Do you also want
And
us,
then move it forward on posting it.
do you also want us to do the interviewing?
I think we need more than just us for that.
All, the
Okay.
whole board needs to interview. What do you
Well,
think?
I think, yeah, let's talk about that later.
No?
Well, is that an executive session?
You guys have an executive
No, there was two,
session.
there was
Part
two.
of what we're gonna do is come up with the application process, and that will be in there. That, the group that we decide to have in there, numbers wise, really have that in there would be part of it, so.
Okay, so my motion on the floor is to go ahead with you two guys and Cindy to go ahead with that and get back to the committee, to the board.
You got it.
I will second that. All those in favor? Signify. Aye, opposed, likewise, okay.
Okay, should have
All right.
proposed.
One comment on that, we're gonna be way over on, what they charge us for legal fees to develop this stuff.
Shouldn't be,
So,
what is our budget for that? I'm sorry.
We're over
not much, we
already.
don't have much.
We're
I
over it
think-
already.
I think we could probably get a job description and everything we need from them for under $500, just guessing. I know what it's costing for what the city's paying and stuff,
It is what it is.
but we do need it for liability reasons too.
Sorry, I hate that. I use that phrase a lot, but it is what it is, guys. I mean,
Ken, do you have any kind of job
Well, if we go
description?
over budget, I will.
I may have one, they may be one
That's my
someplace.
only concern.
If you can come up with one.
I'm fine with Rob and Peter to pay Paul, we've got,
We'll figure
we're
it
in a
out.
pretty good spot right now as far as
We
budget
might
goes,
be able to-
expense wise, so I think we're okay in totality. We just might shuffle some things around.
We can do that at the next meeting,
Yeah.
once we have a plan in place.
Normally in December, I'll kind of bring a proposed shuffling of everything, and then in January, I'll give you a final one based on what the actual numbers end up being. And then
Ken, would you be willing to reach out to maybe surrounding recycling management district to see if they have job descriptions that we could plagiarize? I'm just gonna say it. I'm not ashamed to plagiarize that kind of stuff.
So when you put up, you three put up a job description, you'll
Well-
include that and send that to us so we can.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, if we can get like 3 or 4 of them, we could, they're probably close to about the same. And maybe we can write something up and not have to have Irwin, Wagner, and Shealy,
Well,
but
and he knows what he does.
he
So-
does.
So he can modify it for us as well, so.
I'll look and see if there's one that If there's still one
Thank you.
floating around from what I came in.
Thank you.
Okay, as far as scheduling next meeting, we're dealing for the next 2 months with holidays. And I think right now, while we're here, I think it'd be good to go ahead and set our December date as well.
So
So we don't have to do that again next.
you don't want to come in on Thanksgiving and do this?
Preferably not.
Oh, okay.
What do we usually do? Meet like on a Tuesday, Ken?
County council's meeting a week before, so we usually meet the week
A
before.
week before, okay? Which would be the 18th?
18th, I think, okay.
November 18?
That's Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, and could we just
November.
stick with that date for December as well?
Well, it would be December 16th in that case, wouldn't it?
Huh?
What?
It
What?
would be December 16th in that case, right, if it's on the
Yeah.
Thursday?
Oh, you're talking about December, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. At 4 PM?
It's
Is
the
that- is
Thursday-
that,
It's the Thursday before we normally meet, third Thursday.
16.
Is that what council's doing too, Pam, do you know? Or Teresa, sorry, I called you Pam, sorry. You're looking right now.
16th, I'm not gonna make.
I may not be here for
Council meets on the
16th, but I'll do what I can.
16th is not good
That's
for me.
scheduled for the
Got a
18th of
road thing.
November.
In November.
We got
That's what we got.
things going
So,
on out here at Oakwood
18th?
for that day,
We
that
have the
evening,
same
so
thing scheduled for the
16th.
council.
can we go a week earlier,
The
yeah, the
16th,
9th?
Unless
Let's
they
just-
change that.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Do the 9th.
Matches up.
It'd be your same
Oh,
time.
do the 9th.
We have conflicts
Oh, on the 16th?
on the 16th.
I
so-
potentially will. He does.
Push to the 30th.
I don't wanna do that because that might be where we vote whoever. I'd rather do the 9th than the 30th.
Yeah. I'm just thinking turnaround.
Yeah, the
wise,
9th will be-
financials.
That's awfully short turnaround.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be too tight for you to get?
We can
the
leave the
9th?
16th, and if I have to participate by Zoom, I can. I mean, we ever adopted that new rules with the Zoom and the Face, I had to get, like the county did and the city did, but
We got
You only
rain.
need
Well, wait,
four.
are we still under an emergency
the moratorium, I don't think we are.
Just remember, you only need 4.
for that?
I
we
think the
got
governor is expected to extend that.
That's what I was thought, oh, that's right, it ends this Friday or something like that, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
We got
Sorry.
Tom, Randy, and Charlie that we can rely on as well.
3 others, so yeah,
Three others.
we'll be okay. I think just leave it. And mine's still a maybe. Yeah.
You wanna keep it on the 16th then?
16th.
What time?
For 4 PM.
4 o'clock.
Okay, do we need a motion for that, Ken, or not?
I'll
So
make,
motion.
Just schedule it.
I'll second it.
Schedule, okay,
We did it just for fun.
Yeah.
I seconded it and Greg firsted.
okay. So November meeting the 18th at 4, December meeting 16th at 4 in this facility, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else to come before us tonight?
Thank you, Cindy, for volunteering by not being here for the HR committee.
I'm sure she's saying thank you right now.
She's yelling at me right now. I love
I
it.
haven't got a text yet, so we're good.
Okay, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So motion.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, have a good,
Thank you.
Kelly's just that.
okay, you're welcome. We got it done here.
Fast. Quick.
I was like, I'm not even the